So welcome aboard today. Today on our continuing little group of tours of the area around Unionville, Pennsylvania, I'm going to take you to a little road with a very unique name, and hopefully we can find some of the history involved in that little road. And just to forewarn you again, the roads around here are really bad, and some of them are very narrow, so just hang on to your hats, kids. So this is the main run through Unionville, and we're going to turn north on 162. Or actually north on 842. We're actually going north on 842. And don't mind the banging. I'm going to do my best to try and miss as many of the potholes as I possibly can. And try and take it easy. And hopefully there's nobody on my tail, because these Pennsylvania drivers, they can be a little crazy sometimes. So I'm going to try and give you a bit of a look at something that I found and has a great deal of history involved in it. We are going north out of Unionville. This little road should be up here fairly quickly. There is someone on my tail, so we're gonna have to, I may have to reroute to let this guy by me. It's a lovely day. We haven't, I don't think there's going to be a great fall color around here. They've had a drought for about the same time that we've had rain. So it's not going to be as brilliant, I don't think, here as it might be in other places. This is the end of the first week in October, and I know that they're just past peak in New York. But as much rain as they had up there, we have not had the rain here. And excuse me. Okay, we have found the road. Little dicey. This road is called Indian Hannah Road, and it is named after the last woman of her Native American group. And I am going to try and see if we can dig up some history on her. It is called Indian Hannah Road. And I believe there is a monument to her. I think I passed it the other day, so we're going to try and find it. Another thing about these roads is that they are very narrow. And in some places it's very difficult to imagine getting two cars across. I have never been down this road myself, but my friend Leslie lives not far from here. Her dad has property, and she lives on the property with her father and mother. As much as I got used to the narrow roads in New York, these roads in Pennsylvania are another thing entirely. And it's amazing to think that on some of these roads, they actually do get horse trailers down these roads. Whoa, that's a big one. I can't imagine if you were speeding through here what this would do to your suspension. Beautiful, beautiful farm country. Loads of Canadian geese, or Canada geese as I was corrected, in the pond on the right. This is really pretty down in here. I have not been down this road. Very pretty. Lots of the old post and beam fences. This is horse country. We're going to turn left on, I believe, this is Northbrook. So that's where this comes out. I had not realized where that road came out. I'm going to do a little jog in here because I'd love to show you a place that is absolutely packed during the summer. And this is the Northbrook Canoe Company. And I have to tell you that they do a wonderful, they do tubing and kayaking down the Brandywine. And when I was here with Leslie, I did the 2-hour tube. And it was 2 of the best hours I think I've ever spent. I believe they're closed for working now, but this is one of the things that I would highly recommend if you're in this area, is to take a day and tube down the Brandywine. they have both 2-hour, what they call 2-hour and 3-hour trips. And but it doesn't really have to be 2 or 3 hours. It just depends on how long you take. You can take as long as you want, as long as you're back and you return your equipment by a certain time. You can take all day. You can stop and picnic and have a bit of a time. I do believe I saw somewhere also that they do allow dogs on the bus when they drop you off. You leave your car there, they put you on a bus, and they take you to the drop-off points, and then you just float or paddle back here, and the pickup point is to the left. And it's really, like I said, it's 2 of the best hours I ever spent. So now we're going to try and find the plaque that I went by the other day that is the reference to it, Indian Hannah. And it's on this road that we're about ready to take that is extremely narrow. So again, hold on to your hats. One of the things that I had to get used to here too is there's a lot of one-lane bridges, and it can get interesting, to say the least. It can get interesting. So we're going to take a little jog to the left here. Take this road to the left, which, like I said before, is extremely narrow, and it might be, hopefully we can do this without running into traffic, because it's a little dicey. It is along the north side of the Brandywine Creek, and the Brandywine Creek is known for playing a part in the Revolutionary Battle, the Battle of Brandywine, which was held just a little bit to the east of here in Chadds Ford. And we're gonna hopefully I came through here the other day and I didn't hit any traffic, so hopefully I am lucky today too, and the same will occur. Have to be really, really careful and take it slow. There are a couple places to turn to kind of pull over, but again, these roads are really tricky. If I go by this monument, I may have to come back and backtrack to get it, but I really do want to see what it says. Lots and lots of horse farms. Small, medium-sized horse farms. I don't think there's anything really huge here, but there are some pretty good-sized horse farms. And a lot of these people are hunter-jumpers. There are some steeplechase, quite a few 3-day eventers in this area too. don't mind Indy panting. He suffers from separation anxiety, and he's very, very nervous. He's a very nervous dog, and it's rare that he doesn't pant. And he'll bark when I leave the van. He's just never been an easy dog, but he is mine, and gotta love him. So far, so good on the traffic. We're just hoping it holds. Love the remnants of these old stone buildings. There's a lot of them around here, old ruins of old stone buildings. I just find they're very photogenic, and they're really interesting. And here we had another tight set of road here. And we're just gonna take it easy. Doing about 19 miles an hour. And I'm going to give you a glimpse of the Brandywine Creek on the left. And this is all the area that you will float by if you decide to tube. You float by this road. So far, so good. Nobody in front, nobody behind. Now this right here is the drop-off where Northbrook drops you off for the 2-hour float. They guesstimate that that's what it will take to get you from point A to point B. And we now have a van in behind us, so I may see if I can pull over up here and let him go. I think we're through the worst of it. Still looking for the Indian Hannah Monument, though. And we're going to go left on 162, which was the road that I thought we were going to take. We've got traffic coming. And then on the left, there's some natural areas that have been set aside in Chester County. They call them the Cheslin Preserves. And there's several different ones. And there are places where you can hike, and you can, day areas where you can picnic and hike. Yeah, I just found the monument, so we're going to have to turn around up here, and we're going to come back. that what you're looking at is one of the places where you can go hiking. Okay, we're going to backtrack up to here. And we're going to pull in here and check out this monument to Indian Hannah. So we've arrived at the monument for Indian Hannah, and there it is, and we're just going to go take a look at it and see what it says. This is the monument dedicated to Indian Hannah, 1730 to 1802, the last of the tribe of Lenape in Chester County, marked by Newland Township Historical Committee, 2009. In recognition of the last of her group here inside this county. In her homeland. I think I'm going to see if I can dig up some more information on who she was and what her life was like. Hopefully there's something in on Google that I can find about Hannah. Sad to think she's the last of her kind. So now that we've come to see the marker, I'm going to back out here. I'm going to stop this because backing out is a little tricky, and then I will set you up so you can see some more of the roads around here. So let's go check out some more of these back Chester County roads. Okay, we are continuing our tour of the back roads of Chester County. And we're going to be going into what is called Embryville, which is something a place I really liked when I was here before. It's very pretty. And of course, Indy's back up front. Slow down a little because these roads are tricky. And so now the Brandywine is on the left. And this road goes all along the creek for a little bit. Now, for those people who like to camp, there is a really nice KOA here. And I stayed in that KOA for a couple of months. It's really nice. It's along the Brandywine. It's got a pool, got a rec hall, playground for the kids. It's really a nice KOA. I'm not sure what the prices are. It's probably a little pricey. And you're just going to have to forgive the bumps, because that's just the way these roads are. It gives you a real experience of what it's like to drive these roads every day. And then this bridge crosses the Brandywine Creek. And I think up here somewhere is where they put where the Northbrook puts their passengers in for the 3-hour tour. And this road winds along in between the hills and the creek. This is an area where it dips down into some of the houses down along in there. When I was here before, they had this blocked off. They were doing some repair work on the roads. And this house has always been interesting to me. I can't imagine, it must have been the number of cars that must have just kind of missed the turn and hit there. Kind of a scary position for that house. And again, they get some pretty big horse trailers down in through here. So they're wide enough for the horse trailers. I do like the way the trees kind of shade the road. In some places it looks very overgrown, but it's just really nice and lush. Something they don't have in the desert. And again, a lot of these little farms that have horses, they're hunter jumpers, pleasure horses, mostly English. I don't see very many people riding along the side that have Western saddles and Western gear. So it's mostly English riding. Coming up on the left is another one of those Cheslin preserves, where you can take hikes and spend the day. And then we're coming up on the main road through Unionville again. Up here a little bit. Beautiful day after about a week and a half of rain. This is beautiful, beautiful day. Very typical of the falls here in Pennsylvania, this part of Pennsylvania. So we are back on 82, which turns into Doe Run Road. And I think we're going to turn here. And then we're going to call this little tour quits. And I'll come back to you with some more little areas that are really, really pretty. Such a nice area. Really, really pretty. It's a bedroom community of Westchester and Philadelphia. And very pricey, very posh, very much horse country. So I think we're going to call this one in the books. Nice little trip, and got a little bit of history. I'm going to try and insert some history of Hannah if I can find it. And I hope you liked it. Hope you found it interesting, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And I I'd like to, in the future, do some more while I'm still here. I think I've got another 3-4 weeks here. As long as the weather holds out, we're gonna be here, and I'm planning on being in Harrisburg the first week in November. So again, I thank you guys for hanging out with me and following me on these wandering, meandering little trips, little history, little scenery. And so until next time, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.